the Honourable Barbara Baker, Governor of Tasmania, and Emeritus Professor John Chalmers.
Please be seated. I warmly welcome you to this investiture for recipients announced in the 2021 Queen's Birthday Honours List. This is the first time we have conducted such a ceremony away from Government House. I'm especially pleased to be able to be here with you to celebrate this historic inaugural event. I begin by paying my respects to the traditional and original owners of this land, the Palawa people. I acknowledge the contemporary Tasmanian Aboriginal community. I recognise a history of truth which acknowledges the impacts of colonisation upon our first people. I stand for a future that respects and acknowledges Aboriginal stories, culture, language and history. Australia Day and Queen's Birthday investitures have a most important function, namely investing Australians with insignia in recognition of your achievements and contributions to the community. The investitures held here today and at government houses across the country have been quite different from past years because of ongoing COVID-19 restrictions. These restrictions require additional measures to keep ourselves and our communities safe. The wearing of our masks is a visible example of these measures. I hope that this ceremony in our smaller group, away from Government House, will be memorable for you. Our Australian Honours System was inaugurated in 1975 by the creation of the Order of Australia. Awards in our order are designed to recognise excellence, achievement or meritorious service by individual citizens. The order helps to define, encourage and reinforce national ideals and values. Our National Honours and Awards system relies entirely on nominations from within the community. Each recipient being recognised today has been nominated. Each nomination is extensively researched before the nomination is considered by the Independent Council for the Order of Australia. If considered suitable by the Council, it is recommended to the Governor-General. This is the system's great strength. It is free from influence and equally open to all. However, this requires nominators to be aware of the system, be motivated to engage with it and be able to access it. Statistics show that Indigenous people, women and those from culturally and linguistically diverse backgrounds are underrepresented in our award at all levels. The breadth of Australian society should be reflected in the outcomes of the Order of Australia. Our diversity should therefore be represented in the nominations that are received. With this in mind, I therefore encourage everyone to look around your communities and to consider whether there are people doing great work in the background. Usually these people would never consider themselves worthy of recognition. If there are, take the time to submit a nomination and provide the opportunity for all of that fine work to be acknowledged by a grateful community. Our award system relies on nominations from within our community. As the booklet for this afternoon's investiture demonstrate, our recipients have all invested a great deal of their time, energy and enthusiasm in the community and in national endeavours. We thank each of them for that work and commitment. Deputy Official Secretary.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I now have the honour to present 3 recipients who were announced in the 2021 Queen's Birthday Honours List. To be appointed a member in the Military Division of the Order of Australia, Group Captain Paul Wilmot, for exceptional service in aviation workforce sustainment for the Australian Defence Force. Group Captain Wilmot is an officer of remarkable ability who conceived, developed and led the implementation of the most significant human resource management reforms in defence since World War II. His remarkable contributions to aviation workforce sustainment in highly complex and demanding circumstances have been inspirational, remediating long-standing health issues in the aviation stream training and employment through insightful analysis, outstanding leadership and conspicuous dedication to produce superb, long-lasting improvements in aviation workforce supply. Your Excellency, Group Captain Paul Wilmot. Now, Your Excellency, to receive the Medal of the Order of Australia in the General Division, Mr Trevor Duniam, for services to the community of Wynyard, through service to veterans as a member and executive of the Wynyard sub-branch of the Returned Services League and Wynyard Legacy, as a member and brigade chief of the Boat Harbour branch of the Tasmanian Volunteer Fire Brigade, as a Justice of the Peace and as a representative and director of agricultural organisations. Your Excellency, Mr Trevor Duniam. Your Excellency, I now present Mr Roxley Snare for services to the community of Wynyard through sport, including as a player, a coach, an administrator and the patron of the Wynyard Football Club, and as director, life member and Hall of Fame inductee of the North West Football League. Further, as a member, volunteer and patron of the Wynyard Cricket Club. In addition, as coordinator of the Central Wynyard Neighbourhood Watch Group and volunteer for community service organisations. Your Excellency, Mr Roxley Snare. Thank you, Your Excellency. That concludes the presentations.
Could we please have another round of applause for our recipient?
And now, everyone, Her Excellency and Professor Chalmers would invite you to join them in refreshments at the rear of the hall. Thank you.